Hey everyone, this is Pastor Bruce, and getting some evening sun here. But I thought I'd come to you today and talk to you about the issue of loneliness. I'm concerned about people in our church and just people that we know that, because of the lockdown, have been isolated and alone, and not just alone, but lonely. And it's really something that's difficult to go through. And few people want to admit it, and so they just keep going on. I mean, that's true of all of us. We're very prone not to share our problems with other people, and to sort of go through it alone. Um, but we don't have to be lonely in our aloneness. And I want to share um, a couple different passages here that talks about this idea. And so this first one is from Second Timothy. This is Second Timothy chapter 4, starting with verse 16. And Paul is the writer, writing to his spiritual son Timothy, and saying, this is the last book that Paul probably wrote just before, sometime before his death. And he says this: "At my first defense, no one came to stand by me, but all deserted me. May it not be charged against them, but the Lord stood by and strengthened me, so that through me the message might be proclaimed, and all the Gentiles might hear of it. And so I was rescued from the lion's mouth. The Lord will rescue me from every evil deed, and bring me safely into his heavenly kingdom. To him be the glory forever and ever. Amen." So here we see Paul at his defense, alone. No one stood by him. All deserted him. But he was not lonely, because the Lord stood by me and he strengthened me, so that for the purpose that I could accomplish what he gave me to do. So we can be alone, but not lonely, because we can remember that the Lord is with us. We see this also in, let's see, get to a new, in John chapter 16, verse 32. And we see this. This is Jesus coming. The hour is coming, he says. He says, "The hour is coming. Indeed, it has come, when you will be scattered, each of you to his own home, and will leave me alone. Yet I am not alone, for the Father is with me." And I just think of those moments, as Pastor Jim is reflecting on the the lead up to Jesus's crucifixion, and that moment of his arrest. And from the moment of his arrest, he's separated from all of his disciples, all of his friends, all the guys he's been walking with for years and years. And he is now alone. They're helpless to help him. He's placing himself in the hands of the religious and political leaders in order to do the Father's will, and he yet sees himself as not alone, but that the Father is right there with him, walking day by day. So, wherever you are, whatever your circumstance is, you may be alone, but you don't have to be lonely. Knowing that even though you are alone, yet you are not alone, for God is with you. Well, I hope that brings some encouragement to you today. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.